This is a mature non-intumescent cataract. Let us see how the surgery proceeds. This is the main incision, and this is on a side port on the right side of the main incision. Now a big air bubble is injected into the anterior chamber through this side port. My aim is to administer trypan blue dye underneath this air bubble, and here goes the trypan blue dye, 0.06%. After 5-6 seconds, the dye is washed out. The dye is washed out with PSS. And then viscoelastic substance HPMC, hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose, is injected and the antechamber is filled up. One more side port is to be made. Here it is. This is for introduction of chopper. Now capsular axis is to be done. A 26 gauge bent needle is used to incise the anterior capsule and raise a capsular tag. This capsular tag is held with Utata forceps, and with anti-clockwise movement I do a CCC. I try to remain at equal distance all around, and thus I get a fairly round axis. Hydrodissection is being done because this is not intumescent and there is some addition between the cortex and the capsule. The nucleus is mobilized. Viscoelastic substance is injected again. HPMC is injected again. And then the tip of the Phaco handpiece is introduced. After superficial cortical cleanup, the tip is buried into the substance of the nucleus. Then I come back to Phaco 2 position, that is in the aspirating position. Hold the nuclear mass with high vacuum and chop it. This is vertical chop. This nucleus is brittle and chopping was easy. Just have to hold the nuclear mass firmly and chop it. And if the nucleus is brittle like this, there is no problem at all in chopping, and it is much safer than divide and conquer, making a trench. And now each fragment is worked on with ultrasonic energy. In this case I am using 60% ultrasonic energy and 45 ml flow rate. Vacuum, as I said, is 450 millimeter of mercury. This is the last nuclear fragment. I remove the chopper so that the antechamber becomes more stable. The posterior capsule goes far behind. That's it. I remove the Phaco handpiece, inject some viscoelastic substance HPMC again. Now see, there's a small nuclear fragment at 2 o'clock. My first aim is to remove that. Here it is. Always remember this. If there is a small bit of nucleus, remove that first. Otherwise it can get lost underneath iris and you may find it very difficult to remove. And after 1 month, this nuclear piece can be seen in the inferior angle at around 6 o'clock, and there is overlying endothelial decompensation. I am using a 23 gauge Simcoe cannula for removal of cortical matter. And now in this case I have selected a hydro philic acrylic intraocular lens, and it has been implanted under irrigation. Here it is. This is a hydrophilic acrylic intraocular lens. The irrigation keeps the antechamber formed, and the irrigating probe is used to place the trailing haptic in the capsular bag. And then this irrigating probe comes through the main incision. The lens is dialed. That's it. Go behind the lens and irrigate the capsular bag. Now in this case, some viscoelastic substance is sticking to the posterior capsule. For that, I'll give a final wash with Simcoe cannula with the irrigating jet directed towards the corneal endothelium. After this step, after this hydrating the sideboards, here it is. The Simcoe cannula goes in, and I go to higher magnification and see something moves from the corneal endothelium. Here it is. Lot of viscoelastic substance so sticking to the corneal endothelium, and it has been dislodged and removed. And now the antechamber, intraocular lens, posterior chamber, everything, capsular bag, everything is clear, and there is no viscoelastic substance in the capsular bag. Antechamber is formed and the case is concluded. Thank you very much for your attention.